Hi Peter, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just quick recap on our lesson the other day, and this is your swing after we've done some work together. We can see here takeaway still goes a tiny bit inside, but nothing really to worry. If we look at Molinari at this stage here, you'll just see he keeps his club head outside his hands a little bit more, so when he sets the club it's a little bit steeper than yours, but yours is fine, Peter. Good looking backswing. I've used Molinari because he has a short swing and he tends to hit little cuts. So you can see you and him are very similar there, left arm and club, one straight line, which I love. As we start down, the thing we was working on with you is just always trying to get your hands almost to feel like they come over the top or across as we start down. And this was a really good job here, because we can see the shaft is cutting through that right forearm, left arm is out and in front of your body. And if we look at Molinari at the same stage, you know, his swing, you know, him and you look identical at that same stage. The only thing I would say with Molinari is it just looks like he started to rotate his hips that little bit quicker. And the thing we was looking at with you is we don't want that club head to drop too much underneath that forearm. We can see the club head there, Peter. I think it sort of pulls back in front. If you look at Molinari, you'll see that club head stays on that right forearm and then pulls back in front, exactly the same as yours there. Coming through to impact with yourself. Looks good there, nice and solid. Chest is great, got some hip clearance. I just always like to see that right foot just release a little bit. If you look at his coming in there, you're going to see his right foot is just starting to come up and roll. But a big difference with you and him is his hand path. You watch his hands are going to sort of track down that red line, as we can see there coming through the shot. So he's really just pulling across it a little bit more with a neutral hand path. And we can see there where his club then bisects or cuts out through the body. It's quite low. Oh, it's got too many lines on. You can see that there. If we look at yours, Peter, we draw a line down your shaft, we're going to see that your hands move to the right of that, and you can see your shaft plane moves to the right. So your hands just go away from you too much. And that's where you've hit draws all your life. And again, there now we can see the shaft is cutting out much higher in the body than compared to Molinari. So just keep it simple. We're just literally trying to get the club just to work left and across. Keep the hands quiet. If you hit a few pulls, Peter, just do that stick drill where we put the stick down the butt of the club and just work on it. Because if you do drag your hands left, likelihood is with you is you release the right hand and you get a few sneaky pulls. Again, looking on the way through, you can see there if that right foot just releases better, that would look a much nicer and tidier follow through. Or if you look at Molinari, look at his right foot there, it's dead straight pointing up, so his pelvis is actually down the target line, where you look a little bit stuck, just where you're not allowing that right foot to go. Otherwise, it's a great looking swing, but yeah, just keep working, feeling like you swing across the ball and get your hands working left a little bit more through the shot. We're going to hit some amazing shots. Thanks, Peter.